Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do you what's cracking for Monday. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Any information you need to find out about me you can find out below, or you can go to www.theausiegoddess to find out what sort of readings I offer and a little bit about me. Or you can whip over to the Aussie Goddess Facebook page and like my page, and everything is pinned to the top of the page there. So wherever you need to go to find out whatever you need to find. This week will be a little different for me because I am not working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. If you would like to book in a personal reading for me, I would say to you it's probably a good idea to still go ahead and do that so I can book you in for next week, because otherwise it gets backed up with a few days off. I'm still offering the readings at the old prices. My website will show the new prices, but I'm still offering them for the old prices. So if you want a reading with me before Christmas, you can have it at the old price, but you'll have to email me for me to send a separate invoice or bank account details for you. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Australian time. I'll be off because my daughter's having another baby. This will be the fifth one. So I will be contactable. I may still get online to do some readings. I do hope to have all of the weekly readings for the star signs up over the next 2 days, or they will go up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll take them in advance. You won't miss out on them, but I may not be able to do the what's cracking and daily reads, although I may still get on for a live. I'll see how I go. No promises here. This is all wing it stuff. All right, so we're going to use the Mythic Tarot for your reading today. It has been so hot here where I live. We've had over 40 degrees for the last couple of days. Even with air conditioning, it was like the air conditioning didn't even work. So I'm a little bit sort of, I guess, jaded today because I haven't slept as beautifully as I would like to have done. Not that I am a brilliant sleeper, but certainly better than I would have been the last couple of days. Okay, enough gabbling on. We have the Death card coming through. The Death card talks about letting the old die. It talks of transformation. And sometimes this can be something in a very physical sense of you may be walking away from a relationship, you could be walking away from a job. It's about letting something go. It could be a friendship, anything. But it can be about a physical change you are making. You may decide to have a makeover. You may decide to let the old version of you go. It could be as simple as that. Very often this is more internal though. So it can be a letting go of old ideas, letting go of old ways of thinking. Sometimes we can intentionally bring in transformation, like working on yourself to become a better version of yourself. Or it can be something that comes inadvertently. So you might decide there's something about yourself that no longer works for you and you want to sort of do things differently. I heard somebody say something the other day which I thought was quite interesting. This idea of people can't change. And I've had people say that to me in the past, and I think it's a cop-out because everybody is capable of change. It just takes dedication, it takes knowledge, it takes educating yourself, but you can change anything you want to if you are dedicated enough. But this could be as simple as giving up smoking, going on a diet. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. No, you're walking away from something here. You are changing your life by walking away from something. There's been some sort of conflict here. Maybe ongoing conflict. Could be for many years for some of you. This is this decision here to leave something behind. Okay, let's just keep going. For some of you, this definitely is a relationship. Could be with someone who's a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius, but I feel like you're getting the King of Swords here because you've decided to go cut something out. Good night, Charlie. Off you go. there is definitely this sort of feeling of cutting something out here. The King of Swords is a logical thinker. He's strategic. He knows what he wants, but he thinks it out. He does it in his head. He makes a decision, hence the sword. He will communicate his intention and he will go for this. So it's someone who's made some sort of decision to walk away from something. Okay, this is really nice actually. Whoever I'm talking to here, if this is you I'm talking about, then you have made some sort of decision because you've changed something about yourself here. This transition is coming as a result of you building internal strength, getting to know yourself better, understanding where you're coming from. This is about taming your inner demons, taming your inner beasts, like understanding your own personal power here. We will go one more. 8 of Wands coming through. Oh, love it. Okay. This is definitely this sort of energy of, oh, look, and there you go. The Chariot card coming through. A sign of Cancer. This is someone here. So you may be a Cancer or you may be leaving a Cancer behind. This is about transition. It's about some sort of situation here that you have decided no longer serves you and you are moving away from it. We have some sort of decision, some sort of strategy, but you're taking on this King of Swords energy and you're making some sort of decision here to cut free, cut loose, move away. You've somehow found the inner strength. So I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on yourself. Perhaps you're understanding that you have more power. I'm surprised we don't see the Magician here. 8 of Wands, Chariot. Look at this. Fastest moving cards in the deck, both back to back. Something is happening very, very quickly here and you're moving away from something. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups. I feel like you're moving away from your past here. Moving away from some sort of energy that's held you back from becoming. I love that becoming word. Becoming something new. All right, let's see where we're going. 2 of Cups coming through. All right, 2 of Cups talks of soulmate relationships. Now, a lot of people are under this impression that a soulmate can be, you know, a very happy, beautiful relationship. But soulmates are here to show us how to live our lives differently. So some soulmates can be quite destructive and can create some sort of change in your life. So the person that you're walking away from may have been sent to you for you to understand what you didn't want in your life. So soulmates are here to teach us lessons. Some of them may be more challenging than others. But sometimes the soulmate is here to teach us what we don't want, to teach us how to be better people, but to walk away from things if they're not serving us. And maybe that's what you've been dealing with, a soulmate who's taught you this lesson. Okay. 10 of Wands. Wow, okay. Ouchie. Queen of Cups. You may have walked away from a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've got that coming up quite strongly. I love this though. Look, Knight of Wands energy. Passion, determination, change. There is a very strong feeling. I actually think this is you coming up as the Queen of Cups. I feel that you have this energy here where you've learned to love yourself enough to move away from a situation. I feel this is you. This energy of filling your own cup. Of maybe just recognizing how much is in your cup. Now, if you haven't walked away from a person, you may have walked away from a family member, a relationship, a friendship, whatever it is for you. But I feel like with this Queen of Cups here, that you've found this love and respect for yourself through something that's happened, maybe through doing internal work. But you're moving away with this great passion here and determination. I feel like you've already slayed the beasts that held you back. If you have a look here, He's already killed these. It's like you're done with something that you've left behind. Now, what I was going to say was it may not be necessarily a relationship. You may have left behind something else, because whatever this is, you've been carrying it as a burden for a very long time. This can mean you've been carrying something around that has become very, very emotionally and physically unbearable. Let's see where we're going with this. All right, so we have the Hanged Man coming through. With the Knight of Pentacles. This has been a slow old process, this one, hasn't it? And the Four of Wands, trying to find your own stability, understanding. This is really nice energy here. Because I don't feel that there's grief here. I don't feel there's regret here or remorse. This is something I think you've already grieved for this. You've already done the work that was difficult to do. You've already done all that. Because here I see someone who has seen life from a very different perspective. So you have done the work you needed to do, because you're seeing things very, very differently now. This always reminds me of the hanging upside down when you were a kid and looking at the room and then imagine you were in a different dimension. I remember those days. So you're looking at things very, very differently here. But I feel like for some of you, this has taken a very long time. So whatever this is, it's taken like a lot of work, a lot of self-understanding, but understanding here with the Four of Wands that you're building this stability within yourself, not on the outside of yourself. Understanding the power you have within. Rebuilding. All right, so we have the Five of Cups coming through. There is regret and remorse here with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to here, it's like there's this energy of understanding that this was going to be difficult, but coming to terms with that, but also that sort of understanding that something better is coming, something better is building here with this Ace of Pentacles. If you've walked away from a relationship here, it could mean that you've been waiting for some sort of settlement, something to come to a head here. Let's just keep going with these cards and we'll go back. Page of Pentacles. Oh, I love the Page of Pentacles. There's this definite energy that whatever you've done here is like a gift to you from the universe. So you're understanding now what you have. Maybe you'd sort of given up on things. Maybe you'd got to a point in your life where you didn't really feel that nothing was coming from this situation, whatever it is for you. For some of it, you could have walked away from family members here. Whatever it is, you've taken something out of your life that you know has made you a better person. This is beautiful. All right, so we have transformation. I feel with the Five of Swords, you've walked away from something here. There's been some sort of decision made. This could be divorce for some people, but some sort of decision made as a result of going inside and taming those parts of you that have been hanging on. There is fast movement here with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot. Both cards of movement. Both cards of communication and movement. We'll just put a couple of cards on this Page of Pentacles here. And just shuffle them away from the microphone so I don't deafen you all. Although somebody said to me the other day it wasn't that bad, so that's good. Sometimes I think when people say things, I immediately think that that's the way it is, but it may only be for some of you. Shuffling the cards. All right, we're going to pull at random, Spirit said, so I don't have to shuffle too much, do I? Page of Pentacles being clarified here by the Three of Pentacles. Rebuilding. Okay, now I see what's happening. And the Devil card. I thought the Devil card might have come out before, because back here I was feeling like you were moving away from something very toxic. There is definitely this feeling here that you have it's almost like you've given yourself a gift. It's like it may have been a difficult thing. It may have taken time, but there's like this energy of leaving something very, very negative behind, and to be able to focus on yourself and rebuilding. So it's sort of this energy of a gift coming to you through gifting yourself this beautiful energy of rebuilding, but no longer having this sort of codependent energy here. You may have walked away from a very toxic relationship. Okay, I feel like I need to read a Wisdom of the Oracle card, so let's go with it. Wisdom of the Oracle. I should just pull at random all the time, because it doesn't really matter, does it, if you're pulling at random? It doesn't quite make sense, but this way, Spirit leaves the card in my hand that I need to take. So I find that very easy. We have the card of building blocks here, 28. This is about strong foundations and a beautiful work in progress. That's quite interesting. So Four of Wands energy. Four of Cups, Yvonne. They're long pointy things. Okay, you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. That's so nice. Have a crazy day, I was going to say. Have a crazy day. See ya.